So today's topic is one of my favorite moves of all times, the fine art of building a good bum, aka hip thrusting. So it's gonna give me the chance not only to share some really good information and good tips on how to perform a good hip thrust, but also to debunk a lot of those fake Instagram social media videos that sell you a ton shade of BS about hip thrusting. So what we're gonna start with is setting up, because this is the most important part about performing a good hip thrust. I need your upper back to be on the bench, not your neck and not your lower back. So upper back on the bench. I need your chin to be tucked in forward, eyes looking ahead, and then you're gonna push your hips down and squeeze up. Now, the problem we have with social media is that they promote this all the way down, all the way up, which is completely wrong. Let me explain why. When you go all the way down, you're gonna be engaging a lot of your quads and hip flexors, which is not what we want in a hip thrust. We wanna focus on the glutes. So you're gonna be going halfway down, and then as you're going up, I don't want any of these stupid Instagram moves. You're gonna go up, keep your back straight, and then you're gonna tilt your pelvis inwards for you to engage your glutes and contract them. So go down, your neck doesn't move as you're going. Your neck is straight, your chin is tucked forward, your eyes are looking ahead. You go down, you squeeze up, tilt the pelvis in, engage your glutes, contract, and then repeat. As simple as that. So it's all about the muscle-mind connection. You go down, you ground your feet into the floor, and then your feet, your knees, and your shoulders have all to be one line. So your feet are not too far ahead and not too narrow in. They are 90 degrees with your knees, back straight, tuck in, pelvis in, and then back down. Now, let's talk about the weight. Please take your time to gradually build enough strength for you to lift heavy weights. This is one of the moves where you can easily injure your lower back if you're doing the ego lifting or lifting with your ego, which means that your muscles are still not strong enough to lift the weight, but still you try and pull it up. So what you do is start gradually with a light weight. And one more point, make sure you pick large plates, because that will allow you to roll the bar underneath, and then you can easily set it up for yourself. We don't want anybody coming on top and putting the bar, unless that's what you want, and that's a completely different story. But if you're trying to train alone, pick big plates so you can easily roll under the bar. Now, bar placement, it shouldn't be on the thighs, it shouldn't be too far up. It's right on the hip bone, right below your belly button. So you look forward, back straight, you tuck your heels into the floor, up, squeeze, look forward, back down. One more point I need to discuss. If you pick a bench that's way too high when you're using weights, it's gonna make your job harder to pick up the first rep of the floor, and you're gonna be pulling your lower back. If you pick a plate or a box that's way too low, you're gonna be limiting your range to such a small surface. So basically that's gonna limit a lot of the output you're gonna get out of the move. So I would usually pick something that's in between the two. So not too high, not too low, which will allow you to go low enough to engage your glutes and still not activate your lower back. So again, back straight, chin tucked in, eyes forward. I would usually recommend not to make eye contact for awkwardness reasons. And then back straight, squeeze, engage your glutes, contract, come back down. I don't want none of that. That's way too bad for your lower back, and that takes any contraction and any work off your glutes. It's all about the tempo and the muscle engagement. Boom, down, boom, down. As easy as that, you just mastered the art of hip thrusting.